Hey, it's your boy Skinny Chicken Nugget, banging on a Minecraft Roblox roleplay. I'm here with the boys.
Sans, why do you keep making my daughter do weird things in the Discord chat?
Anyways, so today we're going to be talking about Jump Force and why Piccolo is a good candidate. So we have a list here of 10 anime, and we're going to pick 3 to 2 characters from each anime, and have each of us talk about them and just say why they're good candidates for the game. Not probability-wise, just why they would be cool for the game. On to the first anime, which is Dragon Ball. Our first candidate for Dragon Ball is Kid Buu. I would love to see how they would, first of all, create his model in the style of Jump Force. That would look beautiful. And I would love to see how they would lay out his childish, rampage-ish, like, crazy fight style. It'd be cool to seeing like all of his different attacks, like how he copied the Kamehameha, all that cool stuff. It'd just be like cool seeing him, how he's unique and stuff like that. Next one is Gohan, especially the one that fought Super Buu. That's when he was at his peak. Gohan was when he was at his strongest, and it was just the cooler Gohan. That one that I wanted him to stay as the best. Also, a very creative moveset that they could probably go by for Jump Force. And the last one for Dragon Ball would be Future Trunks. Nothing else would be cooler than a Super Saiyan with a sword, other than Vegito, even though I want him in the game gay. That's beyond the point. Future Trunks is just like cool, and that's why we would want him in. That's it. This is because he's cool. He's a character made to be cool, and he is cool. To MHA, aka My Hero, Jalen, continue.
Okay, so first character, obviously Midori. But I would rather them take his manga counterpart because he has his own technique at that point. Sorry for the only anime watchers. I could care less. Like, he could have his Manchester Smash, St. Pete Smash, full cal 20%. And yeah, I think that was probably that'd be his peak right now. Bakugo, there's not really any place where the anime hasn't been yet, where he's been stronger than he is right now. So really, it wouldn't matter where they take him from. And Todoroki, provisional license exam.
Yes, definitely, I would agree. Anyways.
Honestly, I don't really have much to explain. Purely over the fact that they're just cool characters in general.
Just cool characters?
I feel like they would fit really good in the game. Their playstyle, you know, kill you with the speed, etc., you know. It'd be really cool to see how they like put the characters in, like from JStars.
But if we see, like, I could just see like a whole bunch of options with the moveset for Rikuru Pika and his chains. Like, it would just be beautiful.
Yeah,
also,
that's what I'm most hyped for.
Also, Miriam, best Chimera Ant, in my opinion. Yes. Also, we were about to put Kite. We were about to put Kite, but Miriam is just too cool for Kite to be on the list. That's how cool he is. Alright, Akame got kill. My turn again. So, for Akame got kill, I would want the one cutter assassin, Akame herself. The way they would make the sword function would be a little weird, because in the anime you don't have to cut your opponent once, and it would be over for them. They would die. But I feel like in here they should just poison them, so that's not as OP, since they're nerfing Goku and giving him only Super Saiyan. Also, it doesn't work on non-living beings or organisms that can't feel pain or something like that, or like to that extent. So beings like Kid Buu won't be affected, stuff like that. Tatsumi with his Incursia! That'd be really cool to see. I would like to see what they do with the moveset there. As Death, I would love to see her ultimate be that one thing, I forgot what it was called because I can't pronounce it, where she stops time with her freezing ability. That's just like, oh my god, I basically hit right there. Fate Stay Night, I'm not sure if any of you have watched the anime. Alright, so I guess it's my turn again. So Fate is actually my favorite anime of all time, so I have a pleasure saying what characters I would want in the game. We want main protagonist Sama, Shiro, Emiya. because he literally has more plot armor than Kirito. I would love to see how they use his trace ability, just like Archer. Archer doesn't really have a trace. It's more like an enhanced version with the reality marble that he can create. But also Archer is also another one. Archer, they would basically be almost the same character. It's like All Might and Midoriya. That's why I would have put All Might in here, because it's basically the same thing. But this is an exception because they're like way too different. Rin Tosaka, because she's waifu. Also her magic would be very fun to see how they play out with all the the moveset for her magic would be beautiful.
Oh, two of it. Okay. So look at JStars. There was a representative, Lala. And I was considering Lala, but since there's no support type characters in Jump Force, I would have to go with Yui, aka Golden Darkness, as probably the only character
Indeed.
ever to join the roster from
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, so I'll do the first representative. So of course Yami Yugi.
Yes, it's time to duel.
Because he's in the Jump Stadium, so he does count as a shonen.
Indeed, he's definitely considered. Also Kaiba, because he's basically the Goku to the Vegeta that Yugi is. He's basically the rival. You can't have him without Kaiba, so they need to add him as well. Also, that's the only two characters we had for Yu-Gi-Oh. They're the only two relevant characters in my opinion, I would say.
Jojo? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll do this. So obviously you gotta have. So my first representative would be Joseph from Part 2, because he's the coolest. Jotaro because he's just God.
Also, I have a question.
Favorite Kono Dio.
I also have a question. Is Jotaro's hat like part of his hair?
It's the front of it's a hat. There's no back to it.
That is weird.
Dio would probably Part 3 Dio because the world is school.
All right. Okay. Next is Medaka box.
Okay. So I'll take this.
I don't know what that anime is.
So Medaka, of course, because she's the main character, and she was in JStars as global character, so you could use her War God mode. And then as a secondary character, you could use Kichi. And yeah, there's not really much to say about it other than that.
7 Deadly Sins.
Of course, Melodies, but like, I mean, like, you couldn't really use that many characters. There would be like 3 ones that come to my head.
Alright,
Meliodas, I would say Meliodas, King.
Yeah, King. Yeah, of course, King. I wasn't thinking about
King
him.
and
Well, the one I have on my list right here, I would rather have Zeldris.
Look at have like alternate outfits or something for the game, actually.
Alternate
No,
outfits?
there's no alternate outfits. As far as we know, at least.
Because that would, you know, you can actually add other characters into the outfits. Get like characters who are like basically the same
They
as other
could do
characters.
references like how Zamasu in Fighters' his second outfit is Zeno.
Yeah, but then you also have this, like, if you would do Melodies, you can change, like, for another costume, you can do his brother. Because they're, you know, they're kind of the same
Like
character.
Echo Fighters.
Yeah. The way they work is basically the same. Just some different.
I'm crossing out Zeldris then. We'll just, if there are alternate costumes, it would just be an alternate costume, I guess. So King is gonna be his replacement, because King is cool. You still haven't explained why Praise the Sun Escanor should be in the game.
That's good, honestly.
He's just
There is
cool.
no, you don't have to say anything about
There's
Escanor.
no
You
reason.
already-
He just
there
should be
is
in
no
the game.
reason.
But
have
you should.
Escanor
There's
in
no
it.
reason why we shouldn't just praise him though. Like he needs attention. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of the point.
Indeed. Anyways, I guess that'll conclude our list. If you think our list is wrong and you have a better list, tell us in the comments so we can tell you why you're wrong. Once more.
Yeah. And don't say that. Don't jump in the comments and say, oh, half of those aren't even shonen, because we said it's people we want, not people that are probably going to be in the game.
Yes, this is a wish list, not a probability list. So, once again, before
Shut your mouth.
before I leave it to the outro, sub to these
Wait,
what do you want? I was just gonna do that. I was just gonna say that, you peasant.
Below, and the comments.
Alright, anyways, subscribe to these lovely
Like as I
gentlemen.
was saying, she subscribed to
I want to kill you. As I was saying, subscribe to
very
these
active channel.
lovely gentlemen over here.
And I can't, and, you know, I can't wait to see out to memes, you know, on the grind, you know.
I want to kill you. And
You do.
anyway, hashtag Kirito Jump Force. Have a nice day and always put on your seatbelt. Peace.